MK to leave. None of us are ever getting ranks up. So nice, the officers have been waiting 3 weeks for an answer. It's your piece of cake. Yeah, I just like it. So I think I know who they're going to give that 10 to, and it's not going to be a rank 9. Well, it's going to be a rank 9, but it's not going to be anyone that we think it's going to be. I think it's going to be you.
Me?
I think you're going to get that rank 10. I think they're waiting for you to be here a little longer, because if anyone else was going to get there was a rank 9, we would have got it in these 3 weeks when we've been told that it was going to get given out. So the fact that they're not giving it to any of us means that they're waiting for somebody else to be ready to give them it. And the only person it could possibly go to is you, in my head.
What about the 11?
The 11, I think it'll go Barry.
So there'll be another rank 10 position then?
Yeah, I don't know who they'd put there. It's not going to be me because I ain't going to be here. So it'll be... Oh, I'm leaving. You think after today's post about recognition and how they're going to reward officers when we've all been waiting 3 weeks to be fucking acknowledged, and they think I'm staying here? No chance. No chance at all. I'm going with MK. I am done. I'm waiting I'm going to try and get my 35 mil on this account before MK leaves. And then I'm going straight over to Army. I've already asked to apply there and everything. It's all set up. I'm ready to go. And today, that message today has pushed me over the edge. Like, I was fine. And then when I saw that post today regarding how they're going to start recognising officers, and you're still yet to recognise anyone for rank 10 and 11, and we've been waiting 3 fucking weeks for an answer, I'm sorry, but that takes the fucking piss. And that has pushed me over the edge. Now I've had enough. Like, how dare you sit there and say you're going to go and rank, or you're going to go and acknowledge all these other officers, and yet you're leaving all the rank 9s in limbo for 3 weeks because you don't want to upset people and put them in ranks. But in the process, you're happy to upset all the officers that actually have done the work. And that's why my activity's gone down this week. And that will probably get used as an excuse when I don't get a rank up. It'll be because your activity was low. And I'll be like, yeah, my activity was low because you've made me feel like fucking shit and I don't want to come online. Like, nope. And I'm refusing to do it. And when she calls me up to that office, I don't know if you noticed, I didn't do last week's either. And I have been waiting, and I'm not doing this week's either. Why the fuck should I? I get no recognition. I'm invisible to these higher ups. Like, it's fucking, I'm not doing it. Why should I waste my time? I wasted my time doing an application for a rank 11 that no one fucking got. So why should I do any more effort in writing anything up for it to just not get read? Like, it's just pointless. You have, 8 other generals, read their fucking ones. And if she calls me upstairs about it, I'm going to tell her straight up. And I will say to her, the reason I'm not done it is because my report will be nothing but negatives. And you don't want helpers seeing my opinions. So I suggest not asking for my report. Because if she makes me put a report on, there's not going to be one positive in it. So it's her choice, basically. If she wants me to upload that for everyone to see, fine. I'm done. I'm actually just done. And I think you can tell by my attitude I'm done. I've had enough. I'm not staying here. No, not at all. Not in the slightest. I've been saying it all week. I've given it a week. Still no rank ups, still no appreciation, still no acknowledgement, still no reprimands being given out. Like, how the fuck? Please explain to me how Barry and Dylan have not been reprimanded for fucking screaming and shouting and abusing each other, swearing, effing and blinding, threatening each other inside that jail cell in front of all of those fucking civilians. Why have they not been reprimanded? If that was me, you, Muffin Man, Jay, we would have all been fucking torn a new arsehole for that. We would have all been reprimanded for it. We've been reprimanded. Some of us have been reprimanded for much less by Betty for it. And do you know why it's not happening? Because she knows that if she reprimands Barry, that just proves our point as to why he shouldn't have been jumped up a rank. And then it makes us right. So again, people just get away with whatever the fuck they want. I'm fucking sick of it. There's no point me even going to speak to them. It's actually pointless. Like, it really is. It doesn't matter what you say. Like, you don't get listened to unless you start screaming and shouting or you start crying. And I refuse to do either. So I'm not going to go begging for anything. It is what it is. You clearly don't think that any of our workers rank 9s, Like, it's been 3 weeks, right? They clearly think all of us rank 9s are fucking useless, because if they didn't think that, we would have been given our positions. People would have been given their positions. Even if I don't get a fucking higher rank, I don't care. I'm just sick and tired of the unfairness that is happening in this fucking faction. Like, I'm over it. Like, you rank Barry up. He hasn't done anything, like, since he's had his fucking rank up. Still not showing up to things, etc., etc. Like, still breaking the rules, not getting reprimands. Like, that is not fair. It's not on. Like, it's fucked up. And then there's good officers that actually do the work. Like, to be fair, all the rank 9s, some of us all have different things that we may irritate people with. However, we all actually do our work. Like, that is the one thing I can say. Like, you, Jay, you do your work. It's not that you're not doing your work. So clearly, none of our work is good enough, because if it was, we would have been, one of us would have been ranked up by now. And the fact that none of us have, but all the rank 8s keep getting ranked up to 9s and 10s, takes the piss. Yeah, most likely. I've got 2 choices. I could go upstairs right now and crush the fuck out the higher ups, but I'm not going to, because they have enough people crushing out on them. So I'm just crashing out to you guys instead, because I need to get my frustration out. Like, I have to. If I don't get this frustration out, I'm just going to keep snapping at people. But I haven't come online all day, so I didn't fucking bother coming online yesterday either. Come online for like 10 minutes here and there, like, and it just went back off, because it's pointless. I'm just invisible. I'm literally invisible. I speak, it doesn't get listened to. Give orders, it doesn't get listened to. Say my opinion to higher ups about how I feel, doesn't get listened to. Like, I'm just sick of it. Like, what is the point? What was the point? There's no point. You can't have a fucking voice. You can't do nothing. It's pointless. I'm like just invisible to these fucking higher ups, and I'm sick of it. Like, how do you rank up someone before somebody else that took over? Like, literally, he lost his CP ship and I had to take over, but you think that he's a better officer than me? Okay, cool. You think that he's a better officer than Harlan, a better officer than Jay, when these people have been putting in the time, the effort, the ideas, the suggestions, the feedback, turning up to everything we are supposed to turn up to, and none of them are rewarded. Have you had any rewards, Harlan? No. Do you get bonus? Have you been given a bonus lately? Probably not. The same with Jay, same with anyone. I've not even had one bonus since Betty's been in charge. Not one. But you've got people like other people that have had multiple. Like, it's not fair. And I guarantee it'll be the same officers winning these daily events and everything as well. The daily, like, who's doing good at what. It'll be the same officers that already get the bonuses and already get the rewards and perks. It's not going to be any of us lot. Yeah, I am. It's going to be amazing. I'm not helping no one with anything no more. Derank me. I don't care. I'm going to do what Barry does. So that gets you promoted. So I'll do what Barry does. This ain't no family. Yeah,
It's been like that for a little while, hasn't it? Everyone's against everyone.
Then you have the main source of the clicks in a high-ranking position. So these clicks are never going to get unclicked because we have a high-ranking officer that is part of the click. But hey, who cares? Yeah, that's what I'm going to start doing from now on. I'm just going to turn up interview nights because I like interviews. Turn up for raids. So yeah.
Because I fucking clicked respawn instead of the thing that I wanted to click, because I've just rearranged all my macros and now they're not in order. So I'll just lay here for another 10 seconds and I'll be right back. How fucking annoying. That looks like you killed me, Harlan, because you got a taser in your hand.
He's so gonna run to Arya and tell her everything I've just said. I was silly. I shouldn't have said that in front of him.
New life rule applies. New life rule applies.
What does that mean? Wow. What, just like a lot of arrests or floor one? Damn.
I think it's all a stinking pile of dog shit at the moment. This morning was horrific. There was something, obviously you were there with the Muffin Man thing. It was just loads of silly, silly things that people should know better. Loads of confusion.
I'm sleeping in case you ain't got no freaking notice of me crazy. I ain't sitting there and being like, oh, here you go, have a week to go find someone new. No. Bye. Like, my loyalty's gone now completely. I was so loyal to Betty and so loyal to them higher ups. It's unreal. Like, I allowed everyone to turn against me, knowing full well that I was on the side of the higher ups. And a lot of people turned on me and purposely stopped talking in front of me and everything. And I sacrificed that because I supported her and I had her back. And now I just feel like a mug. I feel like I picked the wrong side.
You were SWAT when I was SWAT, weren't you?
No, I was never SWAT when you were SWAT.
Were you SWAT when I just joined then?
I'm pretty sure I was your boot camp leader, Hunter. I was your boot
I've been
camp
here
leader.
2 months.
I kept telling the higher ups to look out for you because I said that you were going to be a good officer.
Who was it was in SWAT uniform then? You weren't in SWAT uniform when I joined.
No, because Harland, you've been in uniform for me.
How long have you been a General, Harland?
Oh no, wait, no, you was you before me or after me? You were before me, weren't you? Oh God, I've been here a long time then. Enjoy reading my workbook.
So you got promoted on the 27th of March to General, yeah?
Yeah. You got to rank 9 in the space of 2.5 weeks, pushing 3 weeks of being here, Hunter. Do you know that? Look at the dates. Look at the dates in your workbook. You literally got to rank 9 in the space of 2 to 3 weeks of being here.
I've been here 2 months. I started on the 10th of the 3rd.
If you read your book, it's only 2 to 3 weeks. I
Let me have
can't
a
be
look.
to do the math. I'm tired. Unless I looked at it wrong.
I started on the 10th of the 4th, and I got promoted to general on the 23rd of the 5th. So that's a month and 13 days.
Oh, I must have read it as the 4th and not the 5th.
Send me yours again. I was trying to work out how long it took people. I'm just curious.
Check mine, mate. It took me about 4 months.
To be fair, you were offered a higher rank way before then. So it didn't take you 4 months. It took you more like a month and a bit, if that. I'm pretty sure you were offered one when you first come here, weren't you?
Yeah, I just didn't want to be in that position of being a leader. I didn't really have the time. Not going to lie, that's why I haven't been putting the time on, because I've kind of been putting IRL, but now I've got a bit more time. I can be a bit more, enjoy it more as well. I had that time off. It's making me enjoy it more than it used to. I was getting bored. But now I'm not actually coming off. I'm actually wanting to stay on. Actually, I have to drag myself off sometimes.
Yeah.
Took Highland 2
Sometimes
months.
you need a little bit of a
general.
break.
Pardon?
Sometimes you just need like a break, or just not doing it, like coming on as much.
Oh, I'm leaving, so I'm going to get a very long break.
Why?
I'm going with MK.
What? Why is everyone leaving? I just said this comment a minute ago, and someone said everyone's going.
Yeah, why are we going to stay when even the rank 11 doesn't want to stay? Like, if the rank 11 is given up hope, it's a bit hard to be like, damn, well, if the rank 11 that's in these private conversations has given up hope, that knows a lot more than we do, there's no chance for the rest of us, is there?
Not really. I don't know why no one's been promoted. I don't know why you've not been promoted to rank 11 and someone's been promoted to rank 10. I don't think Bailey needs to be demoted.
I'm not good enough, clearly. It's been 3 weeks since the application's gone through. Clearly, they don't think I'm good enough for it, so it's fine. I'm clearly not good enough for a rank 10 either, so fuck it. Army said that I had a whole conversation with Army about myself, and they said, you should have come to us. You would have been where you wanted to be by now. When I know, I went and made the wrong choice.
Yeah, I don't know why. It's like I have asked
work
for.
isn't recognised in this faction. If you are hardly active and you don't really do much, you get ranked up. If you are active and you turn up to everything you're supposed to turn up and follow the rules, you get nothing. Did you know I've not even had a bonus since Betty's been in charge? Not one bonus, nothing. Like, I don't think most of us higher ups have. But then there's other people that get them.
I asked Charlotte for one for someone the other day. Charlotte gave one to an officer that did well in a arrest, so I said, can you give him a bonus? But I never see him give him out. He used to get given out every time after a hostage ever turned up. People get it, or after a raid, people get a bonus. Now they don't really see anyone giving the bonuses out.
Oh no, people get bonuses. It's just the ones that come online and they're like, oh, well done, you actually come online. Here's a bonus.
Yeah.
I don't want a bloody bonus. It's just the principle of the matter. Do you get what I mean? Like, I don't actually want it. Some recognition would be nice. Like, you give them ideas for teams, they implement the teams, they ask you where you think these officers should be placed. If you're asking somebody where these officers should place and for ideas of teams, and you're taking them ideas and you're actually putting them into place, and then you're putting them officers that they suggested in that place, surely that means that I'm good enough to be a higher rank, but I guess not. So it's what it is. I've had 3 weeks now. I don't want it no more now, because in my eyes, it's like, you clearly didn't think I was good enough for the past 3 weeks, so you're just giving me it to shut me up. So
I read your application, mate.
My application was fucking amazing. And admin said it was the best application that got sent in, and I should have been given it immediately. That's why Cowboy was sad, because he had a goddamn opinion and said that what was going on was not correct and that I should have been given a rank. And he gets sacked for it.
Yeah,
so.
I don't get it either. I've already said this. Like, you've got the generals there, and people are generals, and there's spaces for people to progress now and go higher up, and them spaces aren't getting filled. It has been too long. Do you know what I mean? We need a rank 11 and we need a rank 10. We've got no ASU. I've mentioned that. Obviously, I don't know what's going on with that. We've got no liaison team that got mentioned the other day. I've not really heard much about that. I don't know if me and Hunt were supposed to be doing that. I've never heard anything else from one conversation.
3 weeks, Barry. 3 weeks.
It's fast, isn't it?
That's like nearly 1 month of a whole term.
1/3 pretty much.
And then people now that was motivated and did actually want to do the faction correctly are no longer motivated and don't want to come online. Like, I haven't been online all day until about an hour ago. Yesterday, hardly come online. I come online for interviews and went straight back off. Come on, because I just don't see the point of putting the time and effort in if you're not going to get to go anywhere. And like, I'm not going to say who, but Betty did have a conversation with someone, and she said the reason she's not ranking people up is because she's concerned how it's going to play out. That's not fair. So you're more concerned about the officers that got an attitude are going to cry about not getting their ranks. So you're going to punish the good officers by not ranking them up. That makes no sense to me. Like, you're punishing the good working officers to save the feelings of the officers that don't do nothing. I don't think that's fair.
Yeah, I don't think anyone would disagree. I don't sure if you would rank 11 and the generals, like, doesn't really matter what lower ranks say, who cares what they say. But in the higher ranks, I don't think anyone would be bothered. But obviously, there's still, I think Bailey needs to be demoted, and I think 2 people need to be ranked up to rank 10. And I've said this for weeks now, that Bailey needs to be thingy. I've even had the conversation with Bailey to do more. Like, you need to stop backing your ideas up, or you're going to end up getting demoted. That's just me from my point of view, and I've said it to Betty. I said I think he should. Same with Josh, same with Rage. Like, they weren't pulling the weight and it's stopping people like you progress.
Before you got the rank 10s, she said that she was clearing out the rank 10s. She was clearing all the rank 10s out, which implied Bailey also. And then she turned around and gave them all one more chance, another week. And I was like, why are you giving them another week? They've had months. They've been here in these ranks before I even got here. Like, and even back then they weren't doing anything. I've heard from the people that have been here at that same time. So it's like, why? What is another week going to do? And then what? They'll be active for a week and then stop again.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. But at least they've gone now. But the thing is, people need to be promoted. Like, it's like we say, it goes quick, and things happen quicker than it would do in IRL. Like, if something happens, it happens straight away. In IRL, it might take a bit longer for something to happen. But here, it happens straight away. Things are fast. It's like, it's live. Do you know what I mean? And at the end of the day, people do need promoting, and places do need filling, and new teams need opening, because we've literally no teams have got SWAT training interview teams. I think like in EMS we had quite a few. I know we didn't have interviews and stuff like that, but we still made like 5 teams. Do you know what I mean? Without even interviews or training.
We don't have the floor 1 team, which obviously you can imagine that was my idea, because that was my idea over at HP. So I said, why don't we bring the floor 1 here so you can have role play upstairs? Maybe we can bring visitations back if you've actually got active people that are in that team that's supposed to be up there. But the people in that team, no offense, Haaland, are never up there. So it's like, it's good having a team idea, but if it's not being implemented with discipline and people getting reprimands for not following orders and actually doing what they're supposed to be doing, then these teams are never going to work. Do you know what I mean? Like, we have to have the discipline. There is no discipline in this faction, which is why these teams are not working, which is why people are not coming to SWAT, because they know there's no consequences if they don't turn up. When it clearly states, if you go on the Discord, it clearly states, if you do not show up for SWAT, you will be punished for this, and you could be deranked. Like, it literally says it on Discord, but it's not being implemented, which is why officers just don't come online, because they know that they can remain in SWAT. They know that they can just keep doing what they're doing and there's no consequences to it. And it's not right. We need more discipline in this faction.
100%. It's like, do you know, with like the SWAT team, the training team, there should be like the higher ups. Like MK shouldn't be in charge of SWAT. It should be the leader of SWAT, like lead, and he gives the SWAT leader that task to complete like so many hostages, or not hostages, hostage training, raid training, and so many raids a week, and he has to give them to their co-leaders, and they have to work with the team to complete them tasks, and go back to MK and say, right, we've done this week, we've done this training, this raid, blah blah blah. Do you know, like setting tasks, because MK shouldn't be running it. It should be setting the task for the people to do, and it giving people more options. You know what I mean? MK doesn't want to be a leader. He'd probably more want to be the like lead of SWAT and overlook it.
He is a rank 11. Rank 11s are meant to supervise teams. They're not supposed to be leaders of teams. So now he's got more work on him, because they're hesitant to put someone in that leadership role, because they don't want the outbursts of the other SWAT officers that have already been causing outbursts about their non-rank ups. And it's like, you can't do this. Like, we need progression. Like, you're going to upset people. Someone's going to be upset at some point. You just need to learn to manage when those people are upset and how to manage that situation so it doesn't turn into a whole big thing. Like if you just sat people down, called them into the office, explained everything to them, like communication, like just explained the reasons behind things, there wouldn't be so much tension. Like you need these spots need to be filled. Like it's been weeks. We have no active SWAT leader for how long now? Like even when Rage was here, he was not an active SWAT leader. Like Mr. Revenge is now starting to become a lot more active, so she's been doing well with her SWAT training, to be fair. So like we need a leader there.
I 100% agree.
I have a feeling I know who's going to put as that SWAT leader. I'm not going to say.
LT Stevens.
Thank you for saying. I weren't going to say it, so.
No, I like him, but a bit too much. Sometimes he's too hyper. He's like
He needs to follow the rules himself before he can start telling other officers what to do.
He was SWAT leader. He has been SWAT leader before when he was here previously. At one of his previous times, he's been so many bloody times, can't remember which one it was, but he has been SWAT leader before.
Yeah, he used to be at the rank 11.
And he's very close with Betty.
Okay, I didn't know that.
He's also close with MK, and I know that MK will probably get a say into who gets that. And personally, I think if Miss Revenge keeps up her activity, she should get it, just out of the fact that she is a co-leader, and realistically, it should go to the co-leader. And then obviously if she messes up, then take it away. But I think that as long as she keeps her activity rate up, there shouldn't be a reason to why she shouldn't get given it, unless, no, wait, actually there was something else that I heard, I can't repeat. No, I think as well she just needs to watch what she's saying when she's doing her SWAT training, like the RP14 comments. I think she needs to be very careful with that during SWAT training. I think that'll be the only thing that would prevent her from getting that, because I know that he's fucking joint. I know that some people, including myself, I'll be honest, doesn't like listening to certain comments that are being said during SWAT training. It makes me uncomfortable because of her age. It makes me uncomfortable as a grown woman to listen to certain conversations, and because it's a training, you can't leave, so you have no choice but to listen to our conversations. So I think that's the only thing she needs to be careful with. It's just when she talks about anal and things like that during training sessions, and like fuck, like, you know, when she does the whole like. It's banter, like I know it's banter, but it's just that sometimes she says inappropriate things that I don't think is acceptable. And I know that other officers have spoken on that too with higher up. So I think that's the only thing she needs to do is just watch how she talks, like the swearing and things like that during training.
Yeah, I'm bad with the swearing, not gonna lie, but I physically can't help that. Try my best. I probably get away with too much sometimes, mate, not gonna lie. But yeah, I wish I was there to witness all this. I never get to see this. And I've been at quite a few of them lately, but everyone, obviously.
With the sexual comments, that's just something that I've overheard from other officers that have made reports. But I haven't heard. I've heard when she jokes about like in the hallway and stuff, but during SWAT training, I haven't. It's just like the swearing, shouting. I think just her tone sometimes comes across a little aggressive, like she's having a go at you. And I know she doesn't probably mean it like that, but it comes across like that.
American, that's why.
I swear she's Canadian, not American.
She is
Canadian. Same thing. How old is she?
I keep calling her American, but like, I swear you're Canadian.
How old is she? 18.
I have to ask her. It's not my place.
Nice.
I don't know what age she is. Like, I've not seen her ID.
Oh, is it the same age as a real life one, man?
No clue.
And she's got a kid and I ain't got one.
It's probably around 21, something like that. That's what I reckon, but I don't know. I can't remember if I've asked her.
Okay, I'll just ask her later, mate. Not gonna lie though, I don't know if people are reporting for RP14. I think it's quite funny sometimes. As long as no one's being racist can take the piss out, so if you want to have a bit of a laugh, we can have a bit of a laugh. But some people just take it like you're being deadly serious sometimes.
I think I will say this is something I've noticed in this game amongst the general consensus is that females can say very inappropriate things around males and it's deemed as okay and laughable. But if a male was to say certain things around a female, like some of the females do, it would make them very uncomfortable. And that male would get called out for it. But when a female does it, and a female's being inappropriate in her language or her sexual language or in the actions, then it seems to just be like, oh, it's okay, like, ha ha ha, like a sexy girl saying something, when it's like actually what they're saying is actually extremely disgusting and inappropriate, and it makes me uncomfortable sometimes, depending on the age of the person.
Yeah, I can go beyond 30.
So you're nearly 30.
You 30?
30 in November.
Mad that, I didn't even think that, mate.
No, you're younger than me.
Only about 5. Oh, you are okay.
You real boy.
What about before? Someone asked me where I was from before. That's what the fucking said. It's all fucking next house to me, and we fucking hate her. Push fucking at it. Wish I never said it now. Oh, so you're not going to leave, surely?
What? I had a friend call. What was said?
No, nothing. You're not going to leave here.
I'm not going to leave.
I don't like it.
No. I can't wait. I'm not going to wait 3+ months to get ranked up by the new FG that comes when hers is done. I'm not doing that. It's wasting my time. I like to be active. Barry, you know me. You've worked with me, right? I worked under you. You know how proactive I like to be. I like to keep myself busy because my real life fucking sucks. And for me, this is like therapy, playing this game. I need to be occupied.
100%.
I need to be busy, and I can't do that here. I don't have the same freedom here like I did in the medics under you. I don't have an opinion. My opinion is just not acknowledged, and I don't like that, and it gets my back up. And it's like, well, I know what I'm capable of. I know what I could offer and how I could help. And if you don't want to take that, that's fine. I'll just take a back seat. I'd rather go start to a faction that would appreciate the help than stay in a faction that won't use my skills. Because I'm getting bored.
100%. I feel like we need to be doing more in PD, not even just like the training or the raids and stuff like that. I think we need to be doing fun things. So you saw event team. I think we should like do fun things, and we have fun events like twice a week or something like that. So it makes it fun for people to come on as well and do stuff, and then people to actually be given tasks to do. Do you know what I mean? Like people are doing it with the rest, putting them in, getting them and stuff like that. But it's like we should be like saying, right, if someone gets 5 wanted today or something like that, you'll get a bonus. I know it's like nothing, but it's more stuff for people to be on. People are on and wanting to complete these to get the bonuses, because some people want to get the bonuses, the money, whatever. And it actually makes it more fun because people want to enjoy it.
Right.
No, I can understand. I feel you on that. It needs to be more fun and like people to be working towards stuff. So if people are, then people are going to be wanting to do stuff. And if we have like actual roles, like every general has to have a role to do. Some generals don't have any teams. I'm in one team. You know what I mean? Obviously, I'm having to be in an interview or training team, but it's not the point. People have to be in it anyway. Like, I'm not a leader, I'm not a co-leader or anything like that. And we could make plenty more teams. Like, eventually, do you know what I mean?
Who is? Why?
Was you telling Harry about the conversation down here? Was you
You
telling
what,
Harry about the
sorry?
conversation down here?
No? I've just been playing on DC. Say, well, yeah, because I would have just gone if I was uncomfortable or if I wasn't what I was agreeing with, if that makes sense.
Okay.
If I'm honest, I'm halfway watching. I'm watching something on Netflix while I'm standing here because I don't have to really concentrate. I can listen, and I'm kind of watching this fucking stupid thing on Netflix as well. I mean, I'm flicking on DC on my phone just to see if there's anything exciting on there.
Fair enough. Fair enough. You better go upstairs. She called you in the floor.
I didn't even see it. If I'm honest, where is it? That's not even on my screen. Hang on. Yes, it is. I only had trade chat on. Fuck's sake. Back.
Message them, surely not. If he's messaged them, I'm Oskies because I can't deal with stuff. Hopefully, I don't think he would.
Well, last time there was a conversation. Last time there was a conversation being had, he did, which is why I asked him straight blank out because I weren't going to sugarcoat it. That's why I was like, "Have you just messaged her?" Because there's no reason for him to be called upstairs. He's not done anything. He's not talked about any situations where he's penned in open tickets or anything. So.
Could get emotion, who knows?
I probably get ranked 10.
But I think we do. We're not saying anything bad anyway. Not one person said anything bad. At the end of the day, we want the best for PD. That is what we're basically all saying. But not one person said anything bad anyway, so no one's got anything to worry about. But at the end of the day, we do need more stuff. We do need people to have more fun. Like when we have stuff planned, look how many people come on for Raid. So many people. Because people want to do that stuff, and if people know when stuff's on, people are going to come on them times. The reasonable times, obviously. Do no patrols no more. Like, it's not even getting pulled. I've been a rank 10 for 3 weeks, not been asked once for my weekly report. I don't even know where the weekly reports are. I've not been tagged in it. No way. It sounds like when it gets to 4 weeks, I'm going to say what's going on. It's like I come on and obviously I keep myself busy anyway, do whatever's going on. So it's not like I'm bothered about being in a team, but obviously I don't want to be a rank 10 and not be in a team. Do you know what I mean? It's like there's other people like fucking Alvin. He's a fucking trainer of SWAT. Do you know what I mean? And I'm a rank 10. Do you know what I mean? Not saying I want to be a trainer of SWAT, but he got a role in the team. Stevens is co-lead or whatever, trainer or whatever as well. Mr. Revenge co-leader, rank 10. Do you know? Rank 8. And then obviously there's no lead. I don't want to be SWAT anyway. I've been that before. We should go to someone else. That's what ASU.
Caitlin wants ASU as well. Caitlin is the one who suggested it to Betty in the first place. Bring ASU back, but Betty said no. And then today
she said yeah, with the conversation, talking, stood there with us. I went up to Betty like 10 minutes after the conversation, mentioned it about ASU because I spoke to Babu. Me and Babu have been talking about it for the last week, and MK. And I mentioned it to Betty. She went, "Oh, Caitlin just come and told me." I was like, wow. So I'm not even joking. Literally, like moments before.
People were very.
Bobby just started laughing. Like, what the fuck?
People were
I've
very
never
quick
seen
to
him in
ask.
ASU anyway. I've never seen him in ASU. I've been leader twice at ASU and I've never seen him once.
Yeah, I just thought
Oh,
we'll
shit.
go. Let's get told off for that.
I've been going to free walk. Stop. Fucking dog.
You're trying to fucking. Yo, traveller man, are you behaving this? Allow that.
Come this way, sir.
Why did we need backup for one person?
There's lots of people shitting out here. Lots of shitting.
It's such a waste of time.
Good to see you, mate. Yeah, all right, mate.